One is the West Coaster. It's mean looking, it's gray. I was definitely inspired by, the military aspect of uh, drones and military aircraft at San Diego we see all the time. So that's kind of why the color is this way, black and gray. It's stealthy, um, and it's basically the same frame as a Night Racer, just a different canopy, and a head to attach a GoPro at the bottom.
And you've got plug-and-play motors there too.
Yes, exactly, the MR30s. Swap it out right there, and you can also have a 7-inch version just by swapping the motors out and the arms out. You can have a 7-inch version right here.
And at Newbie Drone, are you selling bind and fly, plug and play, or kits? Do you have to build yourself? How do they come at Newbie Drone?
They come with the do-it-yourself kits. It comes with the 3D printed parts and the frames, and you buy the motors yourself there on their motors, their stack.
Nice. So you can get everything you need in one shopping cart.
Yeah.
And check out all at once.
Exactly. And another cool thing is that it's universal with a lot of parts, 20 by 20 parts, 30 by 30 components, and also any VTX you want, excluding the DJI Air unit, the original one. But it's meant to mount any VTX, any analog, any HD0, DJI 03, CADX Vista. And also with the 7-inch, the GPS is inside the drone, which is nice to have because you don't have to have an exposed GPS on the back of your drone, and it's also adding drag, so it's nice to have it under the canopy because there's no carbon fiber here to...
You've got very little in the way of delicate parts exposed here. It seems like, even I like the way that the antenna is mounted here so that if it falls upside down, it's not going to break that antenna off. That's happened to me a whole bunch of times.
Yeah.
And really, I love the camera, the GoPro mount on this one, because this one isn't just so much for racing as it is, you can also use this for cinematography too. You can actually fly some cinematic shots with this in some dangerous environments and not worry about having your cinema rig failing on you because you took a light crash. This thing will be able to handle a crash and still get you great footage.
Exactly. And then, so that's the West Coaster. And then the last one we have right now is the Bear Arms. It's meant for racing, specifically racing. It's a lightweight drone. It's the same thing, same frame, just doesn't have the battery cover. There's less protection, but it's faster. And it still offers the nice features of the quick access. You're definitely going to need to troubleshoot your drone when you're racing. And it's nice to have easy functions to be able to do things and not worry so much while you're out there when you should be spending more time flying.
Yeah, and I want to make something clear about this design. I'm not going to drop any names right now, but there's some actual big names in the FPV pre-built scene that are copying what Lorenzo is doing right here. I saw him do this first, and then months later I saw other big brands, like I'm not going to say who they are, copying what he's doing here. So go with the OG. And I really do love this pop the hood feature because it's both protective and easy to use. You usually don't get both of those. Usually you have to unscrew a bunch of stuff to get to your stack, even on the less protected drones. So I think he's onto something here.
The truth is, this is where the future of FPV is going. It doesn't make sense to have a top carbon fiber plate. That's just old school right now, and everyone's going to be switching over to canopies in the future. It makes more sense for aerodynamics and other form factors as well.
But who likes fixing their drone every 10 minutes too?
Some guys do.
Yeah,
Some guys do. Yeah, some guys do. I might be one of those guys. But yeah. Not everybody.
Go ahead and suit up and let's get ready to fly. Tell me about the gear that you're going to put on and the controller you're using, all this. The whole setup.
Okay, for sure. So I got my Ethics chesty. 1 second. What's up? Got my Ethics chesty. I'm probably gonna be rocking an Enzo 360 right here to get my entire radio video, and then I also have the Ethics monitor to see my analog footage on my analog drone.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah, so this is also a new radio. I sold my TX16. I had the AGO1 gimbals with Express LRS built in, but I sold it and got this Jumper T20. I love the form factor of this, how small it is, how compact it is. My Radio Master was just too big, in my opinion, and I hated how the switches were always breaking on me. So this made more sense, and it has Express LRS that goes up to 1 watt, and I think that's just awesome.
Yeah, ELRS is really the future. The only people not using it now, they just have too many old equipment that still using Crossfire.
Yeah.
That's the only real reason.
It took me a long time to switch over from Crossfire, but I got some Crossfire receivers for sale if anyone wants. Yeah, for the low. But yeah, let's get flying.
All right.
Yeah.
Good, man.
All right.
Great interview.